Down here, we're downtown Hudson right now on 6th Street, and there was a group of individuals down here that really started the movement. So my neighbors and friends were all pushing to get a grocery co-op because our local grocery store downtown closed. Technically, it moved up on the hill. So we thought we should get a grocery store, and the lifestyles that we live is like, well, cooperatives. I had a cooperative, access to cooperatives, so they hit on that idea. I came in around owner 80 or so, really involved, became a director and ultimately the president for a while and served on the steering committee. So we really took off in the early days, and now things are going around very well. So it's still that local grocery store desire that we want. I think Hudson would benefit from just the concept of growing local and staying local versus everything being trucked in. I really like the aspect of co-ops that you're not only getting locally sourced foods, of course you'll get organics as well, but also working with people in the community. I know that the Stillwater Co-op accesses students and has students working for the cooperative, and it would be nice to have that kind of cultural piece as well in the community. So I think Hudson benefits from that kind of thing, and as we move forward, it's going to be great. I grew up in the neighborhood. I grew up on 1st Street, and I remember as a kid, everyone had gardens. Not everyone, but you know, the old timers all tended a garden. We had a garden in our yard, and we had a couple apple trees, and we have a garden in our yard. And it's something that I've carried through, and when I've settled into an area, I've grown food, I've worked with students growing food, and trying to keep close to that, you know, the ethical responsibility and understanding where our food comes from. I think it's valuable. I think it's been great to expose my own children to it. So that would be the food memory as you brought it up. It's like, yeah, you know, I've always gardened, and it's something you think, well, it's a lot of work, I may not do it next year. But as soon as spring rolls around, you're tilling and you're putting stuff in the ground, and it's kind of neat, you know. And again, we have such a thriving local farm system, a lot of CSAs, and it's great to see that in this area.